Just arrived in Mazatlan, Mexico, and it was quite a trip, about 7-8 hours, about 3 different buses from Sayulita. And the first bus that I had to take, it was from one Sayulita to another small place, and from there wait on the side of the road for the next bus. I didn't know which bus I needed to take, so I went inside an Oxxo store and asked, and they practically, when I was asking this question, the bus that I needed to take showed up. So the first bus from Sayulita to this place, it's called Lo de Marcos. It's another small little place around Sayulita, and the trip was about 15 to 20 minutes. From there, Lo de Marcos, I didn't even wait 5 minutes because I asked the bus driver to let me know when it was my time to get off, and he stopped and he let me know that it was my stop, which I did, and the bus practically continues into the town. And so the next bus I had to, like I was saying, you pull up at the minute when I was asking this question, and the bus, it took 2 hours and 30 minutes, something along those lines, from Lo de Marcos to Tepic, and it was 170 pesos. I will write down how much it is in dollars, and then from there I had to take another bus from Tepic, which is in the state of Nayarit, all the way to Mazatlan. And this bus was probably 3 hours or so, 3 hours and change, I don't remember exactly, just because when you're coming from Sayulita or Puerto Vallarta, the hour changes. Right here it's about, local time, it's about 9:30 in the morning. Right now in Puerto Vallarta it's about 10:30. So, but I had to take about 3 different buses to get here. It was less than $40, and if I was to take an airplane, I had to take one from Puerto Vallarta to Mexico City, and from there, Mexico City, you will take another one to Mazatlan, and the cost was going to be $120, $150, somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly, but it was going to take the same time, about 6, 7, 8 hours. So I went with just taking the bus instead. I was gonna cross the street to go to the major street, but I believe that the next street coming over is going to be a major street. So that's why I decided to just take the bus. And you know, it's an adventure, and you're traveling, and the bus, after getting to Tepic at the bus station, it took showed up about an hour later. But you know, when you're in vacations, or when you're traveling, I mean, as long as you get whatever you need to get in a timely manner, I mean, not as quick, but the weather here in Mazatlan, it's hot. It's hot and warm. probably, I believe it's going to be in the 90 degrees. And but I wanted to come here. I didn't really had concrete plans that I was going to go from one place to another. Just decided to plan as you go. In my opinion, that will be the best option. Across the street as I need to go towards the Malecon, which is in this direction. And so I didn't really have a concrete plans to go from one place to another. I just, you know, kind of plan as I go. And just to touch briefly between the place that I was and right here, it's night and day practically. It's night and day. The place that I was in Sayulita, you had a bunch of choices for food, really quick, really had many options, even though it's a small place. And the videos that I recorded do not do the place justice. I mean, this place has a lot of small little mom and pop restaurants that are really affordable and they're really good. And again, in comparison right here to Mazatlan, where I'm staying, it's kind of, everything is far off. But I don't mind the exercise. And right now I am just walking around and I am looking for something to eat, something to get some breakfast. From there I will probably walk around some more, and then I am also thinking of stopping at Starbucks, even though that I am not a fan of Starbucks, but that's my opinion, don't take it personally. But I want to use their internet service, have a coffee as well, something cold. And this is like a college, I think, or a junior high school. So but anyway, it's not a bad of a town. And I just need to find out where most of the stuff is and such, and I'll be okay. I'll be okay. So look, it's Sam, I think it's the name of the place. But anyway, I'm trying to get to El Malecon and probably have been walking already a couple minutes now. And I am planning to stay here for about 8 days or so. In comparison to Sayulita, I stayed there for 2 weeks. It was really comfortable. I was starting to like the place was growing on me, and that's when it's time for you to, or in my case, to move on, supposedly. Or I was planning to only stay there for about 1 week, and I stayed a little longer. So I am going to do another thing that I don't really do back in the States. And that would be that I am going to walk into a Burger King and get something to eat. I don't really usually go to eat hamburgers in the States or go to Starbucks, as I usually make my coffee at home. But again, just because I cannot find that many mom and pop little restaurants somewhere here that unless I find something but looks like I would just go into the Burger King and get something from there. Some hotels and pharmacies and change dollars right there, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the Burger King and get something to eat. So this is a Chinese restaurant, pretty big. Across the street looks like to be like a cantina or a bar. So I already got something to eat at the Burger King. Again, I don't do that often in the States, and but here everything is so spread out. Everything is, you cannot be picky as far as food is concerned. You wanna do your bingo and sports betting, this is the place. Across the street, Domino's, place to buy. Right here, but it says on top of it that it's they're suspended. I guess that is suspended from selling probably beers or something like that. I don't know. Oxo right here as well. This guy is setting up for the day. I think he sells tacos. That's what that's where I go, or try to go to eat. There's another one across the street. It was a movie theater, and it has for rent sign now. Most likely they're out of business after because of what's going on practically. So there's another small little place that, again, I just arrived yesterday. Some of this, that was my last bus, or very similar to that. Small hotel across the street. This is a breakfast place, pancakes lovers. I don't know how well you can hear me as I have to wear a face mask. In Sayulita wasn't as much as an issue, or even in Puerto Vallarta, but here most people have them, so I am doing the same. exchange rate at this place is 19 pesos and 60 cents for $1. I just will draw some money from the ATM from an HSBC bank, and they gave me about 20 pesos in change, but they also charge me, I believe, a 5.5% exchange rate plus the 69 pesos for the transaction. But I got money for probably for the next week or so. I should have withdraw the max, yeah, but I didn't know what was the max, and I'll look it up. Most likely my bank is going to charge me transaction fee as well. We'll see how much that will be. So let me cross the street into the have your McDonald's if you want a burger. Most likely in the afternoon. It's quite a walk for me to get food. So what I was thinking is practically you go into a supermarket and buy some food that is already pre-made, or that it can be made really quick. So this place just it's a small store, but I believe it's like a drive-through. A store that just drive through it and then you get what you need, probably really quick, conveniently. It's about a little bit about 10:30 or so. It's about 11. No, never mind. It's about 10:45 in the morning, and the sun is already brutal. So most likely later on it's going to be extremely hot. And humid as well. So I'm just gonna get rid of the face mask since it's really extremely hot and humid. those little things are taxis that you can take probably from point A to point B. I'll try one of them probably later, just to see how much they charge and whatnot. So let's continue exploring. This building that you see right here, and right here, I don't know if you can see it, it's really bright right now. So but this right here, this building, taxi driver that I was talking to yesterday was telling me that it's almost brand new, that they are almost, it's not yet open, but that they are working on it, and they're almost done. Most of the stuff seems to be finished. Maybe they still have to work on the inside and some other things that they need to do. But he was telling me that there's a lot of construction next door. There's another one that is being built, and that there are a couple more that I just they continue to build. And the name of this place, it's Barali or Barali, either or. No, it's Barali Grand Hotel. So still working on it, but most of the place, it's, I guess, in a couple months that they are going to be finishing with constructing it. And so next door, so this is the place that I was talking to you about. And then again, next door there's another one that is getting built. And again, the taxi driver told me that there are like 4 or 5 different places that are getting built. And you know, even with what's going on, companies are still building. And looks to be that is next to a lake as well. On this side, it's like a lake. This is Laguna del Camarón, or the Shrimp Beach. So this is a little map. I don't know how clear you can see it, but this boardwalk or malecón, it's big. It goes, I believe, all the way to over there somewhere. I have been walking for over 30 minutes plus. And so these ones are going to be condos, really nice condos. I don't know if this price, most likely it's going to be USD, 3,233,000 and change. So you have some money under your pillow. They are going to be really nice. So it could be really nice. And you're right here. You are watching the beach practically. So next door is a small little place that they're getting built. Most likely it's going to be a small hotel. And I believe it's going to be called Ocean. Maybe that's a restaurant, maybe that's the entire place, I don't know. But so there are a couple of places that's getting built by the same builders, most likely. I mean, let's continue on. A couple small boutique hotels. But this one ocean right here. It's a sushi bar, sushi restaurant. So I don't think it's open right now. Maybe I see some lights on the place, so I don't know if they're still working or but if you want some sushi, that's your place. This place is over here. They look to be, they're constructing them, but they at the same time they look to be old. Maybe they are getting refurbished. I do not know what's going on the side. They have a, maybe they were billboards. I don't think they were. I don't know, to be honest, but they look to be empty. That the doors and either they're getting refurbished or something. But I don't know if it was a hotel or what. I thought it was a hotel for some reason, but anyway, that it was getting built, but that's not the case. But let's continue. Let's go on. See if I can. I live on the right here somewhere that looks to be like a soccer stadium, I believe. I'm not really sure. I'll look it up and I'll write it down on the screen or description, whatever it is. I was gonna get up earlier today, but I was just a little bit up from the trip yesterday that I didn't. But the sun is brutal. Even though that you're next to the beach, it's a little cooler, but it's still I am going to most likely stop at the next show you the other hotel that is getting built. So hotel or condos, I don't know what it is. Looks to be a nice place. So just like after this I will turn around. I will try to probably go across the street and just show you a little more detail on the other side of the street. Right here it's danger flag. Probably the waves are too strong. Maybe for a surfer would be ideal. And anyway, let's continue on. Right there is a small restaurant. This right here again, it's just getting built right here somewhere. It's another here are going to be condos as well, condominiums. Condominiums right here, and if the price is in US dollars, they're gonna starting at almost $4 million. So I don't know how many condos will be built, but it's going to be really nice. So I was gonna go back, but since I am already here, it might as well I just do this, continue to record, so I can have a lot of videos, so I can post them up soon and that you can watch. the videos. Just to the truck, whatever, they take you from point A to point B, and they have the music blasting. I don't know how much they charge, but for sure you will have music. That's for sure. I don't know if you can drink alcohol beverages or beers in the street here. So far I haven't seen a single person drinking beers, so I would say that no. Some places you can, as an example, Puerto Vallarta, you can be walking around with the beer in your can and you're okay, and some places that you can't. I talked to someone that is from Mexico City, and he told me that you cannot drink alcohol beverage